It's the Road to World Cup 26 podcast, your deep dive into everything FIFA World Cup every single week. Part of the Global Sports Podcast Network.
Regular listeners, my dear friend, regular listeners will be going, what? Hey, what?
What's going on?
What's going on? Well, let me tell you, my dear listeners and viewers from around the world, you are indeed listening to Road to the World Cup 26 podcast. It's 2026. So we've got a new look, a new feel, a new sting. I was going to say skin. I was going to say skin there, but I haven't got a new skin. But you, my friend, have a new beard. I'm going to come to that in just a minute. My name is Nick Britten. I am, as always, your host. But better than that, I am joined by Mr. Kenneth Santa Claus Davies, sporting a new. Well, to be fair, mate, I saw that beard last week, and I don't think it's grown at all.
How dare you?
I don't think it's...
How dare you? I'm very proud of this. I'm going to grow it till the end of January. I was talking to someone today, and they said, you're growing a beard. I said, yeah, what do you think? He said it reminded him of when his grandma's HRT therapy didn't work very well.
I can see that. It's not only white and hairy, it also looks a little bit patchy as well.
I nearly swore then. I nearly swore. The one thing it doesn't do is look patchy. It's just the angle you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe turn around so I can see the back of your head. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, I can see. Oh, actually, no, to be fair, yeah, it's coming, mate. It's coming. Anyway, Christmas is gone. You don't need to. I presume you grew that beard so you could play Santa Claus and have a load of kids sitting on your knee. Is that what it is? Not like that, but I know you do. You do. Oh, flipping heck! Come on. But you used to do Santa Claus, didn't you? You used to do it for like the local schools.
I did it again this year, but the beard's nothing to do with it because you actually get a beard with the costume. You don't actually have to supply your own. So no, this was just me. It's like a midlife crisis or midlife. It's midlife. I'm going to live to 150. Yeah.
You had midlife 30 years ago. Actually, on that point, because it is Thursday, the 8th of January, 2026. So happy New Year, Ken. But also, happy birthday, mate. It's your birthday today.
It is. Sometimes I never thought I'd see 47, but there you go.
But you did many years ago. Switch the numbers around. You're getting But happy birthday and happy New Year and happy Christmas to all our listeners and
thank you very much,
viewers around the world. Very, very good to hear. Now we've got so much to do. We've got a new look to this podcast, by the way. Got a new look, a new feel. All that's going to start sort of from next week.
Things have got real, though, haven't they? It's 2026.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this year. The World Cup's this year.
I know. So all that's going to start next week. So lots of exciting stuff to come next week. But we thought this week we would kick off the new year by giving you a particular gift. And that particular gift is we're going to tell you who is going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
And
come second, and come third, and come fourth.
Absolutely. Because we've done a load of analysis, and I mean a load of analysis. We've run lots of numbers, done this, we've done that, and we've licked our finger and put it in the air and hope for the best. And we think we know who's going to win it. So Ken and I don't know who Ken thinks, by the way, he's going to win it, and he doesn't know who I think is going to win it. But I hope he's got New Caledonia in there. And I think between the pair of us, we can come out with a top four, no problem at all. So have a listen to this and then rush down to the bookies and no, don't put your house on it. Just don't.
I wouldn't do. I wouldn't
just
do
don't.
That. So what we're going to do...
Play along at home. Well, I want you to just kind of join in with this as much as you possibly can. Drop us a note, by the way, as to how you got on. Road to World Cup 26 at gmail.com is the best way to get hold of us on email. And plenty of you do. Ken, how's it going to work, my friend?
Well, it's going to work. It's slightly more complicated than the World Cup draw. So we could be here for 4.5 hours and actually crown Donald Trump as ambassador for Greenland at the same time. But
do I get the peace prize before we start?
You do get the peace prize. Taking the peace prize. That's what you get for about my beard. So what we're going to do is this. So obviously we know that there are 12 groups of 4 at the World Cup. And what we're going to do, we're going to work out who comes first and second. in those groups, and then we're going to insert them where they fall in the round of 32. We're then going to find the 8 teams that will also qualify for the round of 32 that finish third in those groups. And then we're going to go through all the knockout stages game by game, and we're going to pick between us, and we've got to agree these things. We've got to agree these things. It's going to be conciliatory process between me and Nick, which is asking for trouble. And then we're going to go through each game, who's winning that, who's winning that, who's winning that, who's winning that. And we're going to do that until we finally find the final. The whole thing is going to take us about 45 minutes. First, one half of football to do this, I reckon. The first job we've got to do, though, is because the World Cup tables or the World Cup groups are incomplete, because they are still waiting for certain qualifications. There are 4 qualifications to happen in UEFA, and there are 2 qualifications to happen in FIFA. The first job we've got to do is decide who's going to get through those qualification phases. We'll put them into the groups, and then we can get the group stages sorted. We don't need score lines. We just need who's going to come first, who's going to come second, and who's going to come third and qualify. So, without further ado,
I'm quite confident about some of these.
Did that sound actually quite reasonable?
Yeah, it sounded fair. It's quite long-winded, but it sounded fair.
Hey, I'm crossing the T's and I'm dotting the I's. Okay, I'm not leaving any stone unturned. Okay, and all
at your age, mate. At your age, you need to cross a lot more than your T's.
Right. Okay. So, first question for you, Nick, and I simply want almost a one-word answer.
Yes.
The UEFA Group A, it consists of Italy. Hang on. Italy, Wales, Bosnia Herzegovina, and Northern Ireland. Who's qualifying?
Italy.
Okay. Group B contains Ukraine, Poland, Albania, and Sweden.
I don't know. I think it's going to be no. I kind of gone for Ukraine here, although it might be Sweden, but I've gone for Ukraine. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I just feel sorry for them.
Yeah, there's no room for sentimentality in the World Cup, Nick.
I know.
You really think Sweden aren't going to get past Ukraine? I do.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah, Sweden.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, thank you for that. In Group C, it's Turkey, Slovakia, Kosovo, and Romania.
Well, I'm going down a romantic road here, by the way.
Oh, okay. Not with me, you're not.
Holding
hands.
It is your birthday, mate. I'm going down a romantic road. I'm going for Turkey to qualify.
Good. Now, why is that romantic? Or like Christmas turkey, that kind of thing?
No, but I like Turkey, and we've been there a lot, and I like the place, I like the people, I like their kit. So for all of those reasons.
Fair enough. They are also ranked 25th in the world, which is by far the highest ranking in that group. So
they are the best team in that path. So.
And the best. And finally, Group D in UEFA, Denmark, Czechia, as they call it these days, the Republic of
Ireland,
and North Macedonia.
You can't read your own writing.
No.
Republic of what? Iceland.
Ireland.
Since when was Iceland a republic? Well, since Donald Trump decided he wanted it.
Denmark, Czechia, Republic of Ireland, North Macedonia.
I'd love to see Republic of Ireland at World Cup, but I don't think it's going to happen. Denmark, to be honest, should have qualified over Scotland. They should have won that game. Yeah, I think they were the better time. And I think out of those 4, they're the better team. So I would expect Denmark to go through.
Okay, excellent. So that's brilliant. So Denmark. So that's great. That's solved UEFA. The 2 FIFA ones are, you've got to pick one of these 3. The Democratic Republic, though, I mean, I don't know if it is a Democratic Republic, I'm just saying, of Congo, they claim to be, of Congo, Jamaica or New Caledonia?
Yeah.
Not much to choose from in Congo really, and Jamaica.
No, I mean, Jamaica will beat New Caledonia in the semi, and then whoever wins that plays Congo. And I think probably Jamaica I'll go for.
Okay, that's an interesting one. That'd be nice because it being in that neck of the woods. So great, we'll include Jamaica, and in FIFA Group 2, Iraq, Bolivia, and Suriname.
Yeah, I mean, look, realistically, are any of those any good?
Iraq ranked 58th. Bolivia 76th, Suriname 123rd.
Well, fine. I'll go with Iraq then.
Okay, we'll go with Iraq. Okay.
I mean, Much of a muchness, to be honest with you.
It is not much to choose from, but we've got now the full 48 teams that now qualify for the World Cup. Congratulations, Nick. You made that a lot quicker than Infantino did. Right. So what we're going to do now is go through each group. I want you to tell me the following: who's winning the group, who's coming second in the group, and who's coming third in the group. Okay. And that's all we're going to do at this stage.
Yeah, we've made it. Yeah, hang on a minute. Right, let me just take a step back because we've talked about New Caledonia. We've talked about who have we talked about? New Caledonia, Jamaica, Congo. Yeah. No, I just thought we missed a team out there, but we haven't, have we? No, we haven't missed a team. Sorry.
All is good.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So, Group A: Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and Denmark.
Okay, the two to qualify out of that are going to be Mexico and the Korea Republic.
Okay.
I can say that. I can say it with some certainty.
Yeah, you just did actually. Who's coming third? Denmark or South Africa?
Denmark.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a note at this point. So the runner-up of Group A, which will be, so are you saying Mexico are coming first?
Yes.
Okay.
Home advantage will count here.
Okay, yes, I would agree with that. Okay, so excellent. So 1, 2, and 3. Right, same again in Group B. Canada, Italy, Qatar, and Switzerland. 1, 2, 3, please.
I've gone, and this is a bit of a reach, but I've gone for Switzerland to top the group and Italy to come second.
Wow. And third?
Who are the other two?
Canada or Qatar?
Yeah, I don't. And the reason why, by the way, the reason why I said who are the other two, because I don't have anybody out of that group finishing as one of the top third place teams going through.
Okay.
So to be honest, I don't care who finishes third in that group.
Okay, that's a good way and quick way of doing it.
But probably Canada.
No, don't. If you think they're not going to get through as one of the three, then we'll leave them out. Okay, Brazil. This is Group C. Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
Yeah, so I think Brazil and Morocco will finish 1 and 2. I'm just not quite sure of the which way around. I think Brazil have got to come to the party here. Yeah, so I'm going to have them to top the group. I'm going to have Morocco in second, and I'm going to have Scotland in third as a qualifier for the next round.
Okay.
Because I think, and this is all set up for an absolutely glorious Scotland failure. But I think because the other team in the group is Haiti, whoever, those who finish third are going to have a good goal difference.
Yeah.
And you want Haiti in your group to bang a load of goals past.
They said that about Peru once upon a time.
I know, that's what I mean. This feels like a perfect situation for Scotland to completely and utterly.
They're going to Peru the whole thing, aren't they?
Yeah. But listen, let's give them the benefit of the doubt for now.
Fantastic. Group D: USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey.
Yeah, so I've got the USA finishing top of the group and Paraguay finishing second for automatic qualification.
Mm.
And then I think this is a hard one between Turkey and Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got Australia going through, I've got them as third. But I'm not convinced about it.
And do you think they will qualify?
I think so, yeah. I think so, but I've got them going through.
Okay, perfect.
But I feel bad for Turkey. But
I know, and you love Turkey, as we.
I do love Turkey. Yeah, we've just discussed.
Yeah, you won't be able to go back now.
What's Australia's rankings, by the way?
Australia 24, Turkey 25.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go. That's why I say
Paraguay finished second to 39th, but we fancy Paraguay.
Yeah, but Paraguay. I think that's a false ranking.
Yeah,
because I think they're on a real upwards at the moment.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, Group E: Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador.
Okay, Ecuador to top the group. Germany to finish second.
Wow!
Neither of the other two qualify.
Excellent. Great.
Hang on, which group? Who are the other two?
Curacao and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, sorry, I have got the Ivory Coast down. I've got the Ivory Coast qualify.
Okay.
Sorry.
Excellent. Okay. I love your decisiveness in this, by the way. You're like a new man in 2026. None of this namby-pamby sitting on the fence nonsense we had last year. This is what we're doing. I love it. Have you on some kind of testosterone supplement or something?
Mate, your white beard has emboldened me.
Mm.
It makes me feel like a man.
I went to church the other day and I got 2
Oh,
fours and
God.
one if I was 10 years younger.
I thought you said I went to church the other day and got crucified.
No, I got 2 fours and a if I was 10 years younger. And I said, if you were 10 years younger, you'd still be 10 years too old.
Yeah, if you were 10 years younger, you'd be 150. We'd all have a pass. What do you mean 2 fours? 4 out of 10?
No, 2 four.
Oh, four.
Four. That
Sorry,
kind of four.
sorry. Do we still in the 70s with Kenneth Williams? Oh, four. Oh, matron.
We were at church.
Who
So,
are the two? Who are the two guys who shouted four?
right, okay, moving on. F. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia.
Yeah, good group. This
Yeah.
difficult group. I'll say
Right.
difficult group. I fancy both Netherlands and Japan to do quite well. I think Japan are potentially a secret weapon in this World Cup.
Right, blimey.
They're not
Like kamikaze.
They're not far from being, from playing on a global stage in a serious way. Maybe this World Cup might be too soon, but certainly in the next couple of World Cups, they're going to become big operators because they've got this great model now. Their key players are playing in Europe. They've got a very, very good squad going into this. But the Netherlands are the Netherlands, and they always do well at World Cups.
Yeah, that's the kind of insight we want. The Netherlands is the Netherlands.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much. I had to look that up though, just in case I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sometimes you think it's Belgium, don't you?
But I had to get out. I had to get out my
Netherlands.
atlas from my bookcase and have a look at that. Yeah, look, out of a hat, who finishes out of those two? Those other two teams will qualify. I'm going to go Netherlands top in a group, Japan second, and Sweden to qualify in third.
Okay. Now, just to let you know, you've now had 5 teams qualifying third. There's only 3 more to go.
I know. I've got them written down in front of me.
Okay. No, next group, G. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand.
Okay, Belgium and Egypt.
Okay.
That's as far as I want to go. Yep.
Fair enough. H. Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay.
I've got Spain and Uruguay to finish first and second.
Yeah.
And I've got Saudi Arabia to qualify in third.
Nice one. So, heartbreak for Cape Verde, for Cabo Verde.
Yeah, it's a shame. But I'm applying when I was thinking about all this, and believe you me, I have sat and thought about this all week. I applied the same rule as Scotland, in as much as if you're going to qualify in third, you've got to try and get your goal difference up. And therefore, who are the weakest teams in this competition and which groups are they in? And Cape Verde and Haiti. You're just jealous because I didn't put Wales through.
Yeah.
I
think Cape Verde are going to surprise a few people. I'm telling you. I think they are.
In what way are they going? In what way are they going to survive?
They are 68th. They're not the lowest ranking team at this.
To be fair, yeah. Okay.
It's down there in black and white now, though. Sorry, Cape Verde. Right. Yeah. France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway.
France and Senegal to qualify in 1 and 2, and Norway to finish in third and qualify.
Okay, excellent. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan.
Argentina and Algeria, 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is where I have a problem because this is a real toss-up between Austria and the team I think will finish third in Group K, which is Ghana. And I just not...
Group L,
which is Ghana. And I'm just not sure. I might defer to you on this, Ken. What do you reckon?
Austria every day of the week. Austria, just to put it in context, are ranked 24th.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Ghana, 72nd.
Okay, fine. Okay. Maybe I've been watching too much AFCON. Mind you, Ghana aren't in it, so... but... Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll go Austria in that case.
Okay. Next one: Portugal, Jamaica, Uzbekistan, Colombia.
Yeah, Portugal and Colombia.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, Group L, England's group: England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is fairly straightforward. We'll go for Panama and Ghana.
I wouldn't imagine. Imagine the turmoil.
Yeah, Croatia and England. Look, who's
In
going to
what
finish
order,
top?
though?
Well, I don't need to. I've no idea. It'll depend on who wins that game.
That's why we're paid the big money, though. That's why we've
Who
got the
wins that
big
game?
expensive mics.
Well, I'll tell
We
you
have
what
to
I'm going
make
to
a
do.
decision.
Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Reach into my pocket
Oh
where
my.
I have a
Yeah.
pound coin.
Look at that. Somebody who actually still carries money.
I want you to call
Yeah.
heads or tails. If it's
Okay.
heads, it's England.
Yeah.
If it's tails, it's Croatia. So
Yeah.
you don't need to call anything. I'm just going to toss the coin. Right?
Okay. Okay.
It's heads. England win the group. Croatia finish second.
I think that's as good as any other way. Okay, so we've done the groups. We've done the groups. And now we move on to the very exciting round of 32. This is quite exciting, isn't it? I'm getting quite invested in it.
Yeah, do you want to do an ad first?
No, because I don't even know the ads. I haven't got the ads. We'll do the ads next week. No,
Okay.
This is an ad-free.
Brilliant.
Ad-free.
People haven't even paid for it and they get it ad free.
Amazing. So we're already up to game 73. So here we go. And I will fill these in as we go. So runner up of Group A.
This is where I realise I've made a complete
runner up of Group A plays runner up of Group B. So that means South Korea play Italy. Great game.
Oh, that was a game. That is.
Yeah, who's
that's
winning?
A game. Italy's record at World Cups is so bad in recent years.
Imagine all the Italians in America.
I mean, yeah, I know. But they've got to come good sooner.
The mafia might get involved.
Yeah, if all the Korea Republic players wake up with horses' heads in their bed.
Exactly. Make them an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah, they might eat them.
Can you imagine if it's played in? Is it being played in New York? In New York? No,
it's not. No. Where are Korea ranked in the world, mate?
Korea 22nd.
Yeah,
Italy 12th.
Yeah, 12th. Quite high. It's just, Italy's record though is so bad at World Cups, but they've got to come good. On the American stage, Italy have got to perform. So Italy to win that game.
Okay, excellent. So next one, winner Group E, the winner of Group E against one of the thirds, and we're just going to do it one by one in the thirds. So the winner of Group E is Ecuador against Denmark.
Yeah, Ecuador. I fancy them to do well.
Okay.
I think they're a very good side. I fancy them to do well.
Okay. Nice one. Right, next one. Winner Group F. The winner of Group F, you've got down as the Netherlands, are playing the runner-up in Group C, which would have been Morocco.
Ooh, what a game.
Yeah.
What a game that is, by the way. Morocco are a good side. I mean, they are a good side. They're in the quarterfinals.
And they've got
the African Cup of Nations.
Yeah, they are.
They play Cameroon tomorrow, and
they've got the World Cup there next time.
Yeah, I quite fancy them. So yeah, I'm going to kick the Dutch out, I think.
Okay. So Morocco.
Sorry, my Dutch friends and your hash brownies. You're on your way back to Amsterdam.
Right, here we go. Right, winner Group C plays the runner-up of Group F. So the winner of Group C is Brazil.
Yes.
Playing
Brazil
the
played
runner-up
Japan.
of Group F, playing
and
Japan.
That, I'm afraid to say, this is a game that this is a game that I'd much rather see in the quarterfinals or something like that. Because this could be a cracking game of football.
There's some great games already.
This could be a cracking game of football. But I've got Brazil. They've had a poor qualification. We know that. But we do know they've got the players. We know they've now got a manager in Carlo Ancelotti who knows how to go deep into tournaments and win tournaments. And I think that might be their differentiator. Okay. So I backed Brazil to go quite a long way. I had not backed Japan to go out so early in the competition. But
they can't both go through.
That's the roll of the dice. So I'm going Brazil. With a heavy heart, I've got to say, a heavy heart.
Next one, game 77. The winner of Group I. Group I's winner is Spain, playing Scotland.
Yep. Right. Always in every World Cup, particularly in the first knockout rounds, there is a massive shock. Every single time there is a massive
Stop building this
shock.
nonsense up. Stop it. Just stop it. Nobody thinks Scotland are beating Spain. Not
Well,
even Scotland. Not even Haggis McSporran from Inverness thinks that's going to happen.
well, funny enough, I was chatting to Haggis the other day, and he said, if we get through and play Spain, I think we're going to win. So I'm afraid Haggis does think he's in confident mood heading over to the USA. But there is only one winner in that game, and it is only ever going to be Spain.
Correct. So next one is runner-up in Group E against runner-up in Group I. Runner-up in Group E is Germany.
The winner
Runner-up
of
in Group
really
I.
Runners-up of groups playing runners-up of groups. Is that how it works?
Runner-up of Group E plays runner-up of Group I.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that happens twice, by the way.
Okay.
So that's Germany playing
Senegal.
Senegal.
Oh, no, France. Oh, yeah, Senegal, yeah.
Senegal.
Was it? I had France top of that group, didn't
Yes, you did. So Germany versus Senegal.
Yeah, another good game, another good matchup. I'm going to go for Germany.
Excellent. Okay. By the way, we've now got the first 3 games of the round of 16, but we'll come to that a little bit later. Right, next game. Winner of Group A plays another third round. So this is going to be Mexico against Australia.
Well, that is not an easy. Sorry, no, that is an easy one. No, that is an easy one. That's going to be Mexico.
Okay, excellent.
Socceroos bouncing their way back home, I'm afraid.
Interestingly, that game is played in Mexico City as well.
Oh,
so next one, winner of Group L. Hey, England play. England play the next one of the third qualifiers, which is the Ivory Coast.
The Ivory Coast, who are all right actually. They're pretty good. Well, of a fashion. They too, by the way, are also in the quarterfinals of AFCON. They play on Saturday against Egypt. It's good competition, by the way. I don't know if you've been following AFCON.
I haven't seen much of it, I'm afraid.
It's really good because all of the top teams are in the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals are Mali v Senegal, Cameroon v Morocco, Algeria versus Nigeria, and Egypt versus Ivory Coast.
Wow.
That's a good lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a good lineup. It's some good players playing there.
Yeah, there are some excellent players playing there. So anyway, what was that? England versus Ivory Coast? Well, I've got to back England, haven't I? So
yeah. I think so. Next one, winner Group D against another third place. So winner of Group D is the USA. They are playing Sweden.
USA. I was reading, by the way, an interesting piece on CBS Sports where they were looking at the potential squad. This is my New Year's Day reading when I was just kind of chilling around, and they were looking at players who are what they call roster locks. So players who are guaranteed to go, and then players that they call on the bubble, which means they are in with a chance. They're kind of floating around, and then players on the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very encouraged to see my new footballing hero, Patrick Adjeman.
No way.
He's not in the lock, no, but he's on the bubble. He's on the bubble. And with the description, this is what CBS said about Big Pat. Finding the back of the net for Derby County in the Championship, Adjeman is showing why Pochettino has faith in him. The forwards ahead of him are performing, so this is a tenuous spot. But with players like Wright also being able to shift out wide, there's space for another out-and-out number 9, which is really interesting. And when he says Wright, he's presumably talking about Haji Wright, the Coventry City player, who's also having a very, very good season.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, better player.
Yeah, he's a better player. But what they don't know, well, what CBS don't know, but what we know, so we can actually give Poch a ring and tell him, is that we've realised this season by watching Derby week in, week out, Ken, you and I, that actually Patrick's best position isn't as an out-and-out number 9, but is playing on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Playing on the left of the 3, where he looks far more dangerous.
Okay. Interesting. Adjeman is a good player. He's decent. He draws people to him because he's a big unit. Yeah, he makes Harry Kane look like Usain Bolt, though. So I'm not a massive fan of his general kind of. But anyway, that's fine. It's fine. Now, I need to correct something.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
We can't. We've got to move on.
He's got pace.
No.
He has got pace. He hasn't got a first touch of any great note. The ball does bounce off him a little bit, but he batters defenders in the Championship. He smashes his way through them. He's a big lad. He's definitely got pace.
He's a big unit.
He's got better pace than Harry Kane. Anyway, go on. What are you going to say?
I made a mistake. I made a mistake earlier because I had Spain playing against Scotland. In fact, it should have been France playing against Scotland. I take it that France are beating Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah. So
who are Spain playing?
Well, we're going to come to that very shortly. Right. So next one, which is game 82. Belgium, winner Group G, playing another third group qualifier. Saudi Arabia. Belgium v Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Belgium for me.
Belgium. So that's excellent. So next one is the runner-up of Group K against runner-up of Group L. That's Colombia against Croatia. Tough game.
Yeah, good game. Good game. I mean, Croatia. This is their kind of swan song for some of their key players. So 2 or 3 of their best players are going to retire, I imagine, from international football. Central to all of that is Luka Modric.
Yeah.
So we want to see Croatia do well. Colombia, though, they're a decent side. They finished 3rd in qualification in CONMEBOL. Although it probably is worth. I mean, that sounds great, but to be fair, they finished 3rd on 28th. Below them are Uruguay, Brazil, and Paraguay. They all had 28. Everybody had 28 from 3rd down to 6th. So all the teams outside of Argentina and Ecuador who finished in the automatic places all had the same number of points. Yeah. So it's not. So they could have finished 6th just as easily as they could have finished 3rd.
And to put a bit of context,
that'd be a different conversation.
Ecuador had -3 when they started, and they still finished clear second.
Yeah,
which is why we're quite keen on Ecuador.
Yeah, they finished on 29, and then Argentina finished way ahead on 38. But yeah, so I think I really want to see Modric and co.
And they've got a fantastic track record.
And they are World Cup. Yeah, they are World Cup team, aren't they? So a difficult game for Croatia, but I'm going to put them through.
Excellent. Okay, next game, which is why I noticed the mistake. Winner Group H against runner-up Group J. That's Spain against Algeria.
Yeah, Spain, yeah.
That's a clear one, isn't it? Okay, excellent. 4 more games to go in the round of 32. Winner of Group B being Switzerland, interesting one, against another of the third. This is an interesting game. Switzerland playing Norway.
Well, this is interesting because we put Norway in there despite an utterly wretched qualification where they won no games. No games.
Really?
Oh no, who am I thinking? No, I'm not thinking
Sweden. You're thinking.
I'm thinking of Sweden, aren't I? Sorry, I'm thinking of Sweden.
Norway had a good one.
Oh, yes, because they had Haaland scoring all those goals.
Yeah,
so I forget that. Right, scratch all that. Right, you can edit that bit out, Ken. Yes, I was getting them mixed up with Sweden. Yeah, sorry, Norway. Yeah, okay, Switzerland, Norway. Well, where there are 2 well-matched teams, and one of them has Haaland playing for them.
Yeah.
Kind of swings the balance, doesn't it, a little bit?
I think they could have a really good World Cup, Norway.
Yeah, swings the balance a little bit. So, yeah, Norway for me.
Very good. Right, next one. Winner Group J against runner-up of Group H. Winner of Group J being Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
Playing a runner-up of Group H, which is Uruguay. That's a big game.
That's a massive game. And that's another one that I think I would like to see further on in the competition. Because Uruguay are a good side this year. They finished 4th in their qualification. Argentina, of course, finished way out ahead, and I expect to go deep into the competition. So, unfortunately for Uruguay, they are meeting the wrong opponents at the wrong time, and I'm going to put Argentina through.
Yeah, that makes sense. Argentina are through. 2 more to play. Winner of Group K against another third group qualifiers. That would be Portugal against Austria. That's a good game.
That is a good game. It is a good game, but Portugal are going to be too strong.
Okay, interesting.
I think Portugal are a decent side. I mean, look, it's all about Ronaldo. Obviously, it's his last World Cup, but take Ronaldo out of the team, and they're actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
One can argue whether they are better without Ronaldo or worse without Ronaldo. I'll let you decide on that one, Ken.
Well, better with Ronaldo, but I do fancy Austria a little bit. I think that they're going to surprise a few people. But I'll take your word for that. Portugal go through. And then finally, the final game of round 32 is runner-up of Group D against the runner-up of Group G. So that would make it Paraguay against Egypt.
Okay, interesting game. Paraguay finished 6th in their group. They qualified, obviously automatically. Egypt, I like Egypt.
Dear.
I like Egypt. I think they're a decent side, but I think these are probably quite well-matched sides of a level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's quite a tough one. What's your thinking on this one, mate?
I once nearly got sold a lot of timeshares in Egypt, but to be honest, it was just a pyramid scheme. Anyway, sorry, man.
If you're wondering, by the way, if you're wondering that we scripted this little moment so I could set Ken up with that terrible.
No,
game.
we didn't. We
didn't. We genuinely didn't.
It's a great.
But
I'm struggling, one, isn't it?
I'm struggling to sort of put anybody through here. So
yeah. Paraguay against Egypt. I'm going.
I'm have to get the coin out.
Paraguay.
Well, I was going. Oh yeah. Okay. I was going to go for Egypt.
Get the coin out. Get the coin out.
I'm going to get the coin out.
So heads Paraguay.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
It's like I'm back on the field refereeing all over.
Great. Yeah.
Heads Paraguay.
Paraguay
go through. Bye, Mo Salah. See you later.
Okay, so now we've got the round of 16 sorted. This is quite exciting because you don't know what the fixtures are, and I do, and they're quite interesting. So now I'm going to give you the fixtures. You've got to tell me, and there's no coin tossing. Ecuador v France. That is a game.
Oh my word!
There's going to be some upset at some point. We've just come to it.
Ecuador.
Nice. Well
Ecuador
done.
are 151 to 1. 151. Oh my goodness. They are 150 to 1 to win the World Cup.
Yeah. Each way bet.
France, the third favourite, at 8 to 1.
Each way bet.
So why would I pick Ecuador to win this game other than home advantage will help. The heat and all of that will help them. I think they're a much better team than people give them credit for. I think they're a much better team than 150 to 1 shot. I really do.
They are the bet in this World Cup. They are the bet.
I just feel that they are on a really good roll. So yeah, I'm going for the first big shock of the tournament as France fall to Ecuador.
Excellent. Good. I'm with you on that. 100% behind you.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we've done all the homework, haven't we? All the way through these flipping group stages. Right, next game, Italy against Morocco. These games start to get really, really tight.
Yeah, again, I fancy the African nation here. I'm going to go for Morocco.
Okay. Next one, Brazil v Germany. It doesn't get any worse. This is going to be a great World Cup.
Why is this not the semi-finals we're talking about here? Brazil v Germany. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, Brazil.
Okay.
Brazil to win that game. I'm knocking Germany out early in this competition.
I know, can you imagine? Next game, Mexico versus...
I blame FIFA. I blame FIFA for putting in these extra rounds of...
This is great. I'm enjoying it. Mexico versus England.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah. In Mexico City.
Shit. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bye.
Oh, no. Really?
In Mexico City.
It's the Aztec Stadium, isn't it? The hand of God.
Yeah.
We owe them. We owe that ground. But Mexico, that's going to be fanaticism.
Mental game. And you're heart v head here on this one, I'm afraid.
Yeah, England.
I
don't know.
No, you've said it. And it's in the book.
No, it's not in the book. Take out your book. Mexico are 80 to 1. England are 6 to 1 second favourites to lift the trophy. But sorry, mate. Listen, we've got This is
Mexico
at
80 to 1. 80
to
1.
Yeah, 80 to 1.
I know what bets I'm putting on.
This is through Odds Checker, which kind of looks
at
lots of different types of. They kind of aggregate a lot of the betting sites.
But you're going for England.
I mean, you hate England, so
I don't hate England.
yeah, you do. Yeah,
I'm just got to be. I mean, it's Mexico in Mexico City. They're the host nation against
Yeah,
England.
I know. But can we knock England out this early in the competition?
What? Well, we just knocked France out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Mexico.
Well
Mexico.
done. Well done.
It is a really difficult game, and we talked about this before, didn't we? Where is the benefit in England's group of finishing top? If you're going to have to go to Mexico and play Mexico in Mexico City, there's no benefit.
They're right.
You're better off finishing third.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So next game, 93, Croatia against Spain.
Yeah, okay, good. I've waxed lyrical about Croatia, but we're talking Spain here.
Yeah,
and they're a different kettle of fish. And I think they would probably win reasonably comfortably.
Okay. Next game, USA against Belgium.
Ooh, USA. Big Pat.
Big Pat.
Yeah.
If they're playing Big Pat up front against Belgium, it's going to be Belgium all day long, isn't it?
No, man. You're such. Why have you got a downer on Big Pat? Come on.
Right. So what are you going for?
I'm going for USA on the basis that
Hat-trick for Aggie, man.
On the basis that Big Pat will score a hat-trick, no problem at all. And I don't think Belgium are all that, if I'm honest with you. And home advantage, once the USA, once they get out of group and once they get into the knockout phases, the whole of America is going to go nuts for this.
Oh, it will go nuts, yeah.
The whole of America is going to go nuts, and that's going to have a huge impact. So yeah, USA, Belgium, USA are the winners.
Okay, and so next one, Argentina versus Paraguay.
Yeah, Argentina. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And the final one of the round of 16, Norway against Portugal.
Ooh, Portugal.
Ooh. Okay. Right. So we've.
I don't know. I don't know if that was worth an ooh. I think that's a fairly straightforward.
Well, I don't rate Portugal, but that's why. Quarterfinals are now decided. Nick takes a drink. You're doing sterling work here, mate. This is really fascinating. And we've only got four. We've got 4 more games. Well, we've got 8 more games to decide. So the quarterfinal, first quarterfinal, Ecuador versus Morocco.
Okay, Ecuador to go through on that one.
Okay.
Into the semis. Into the semis, Ecuador go.
Semis, okay. Which you probably.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Get quarter or fifth odds off 150 to 1.
Yeah.
It's worth doing this so we can see who's got the good, the routes through. And Ecuador have got a decent route through. Match 98, Spain versus the USA.
Spain. Sorry, it's all over for the USA. But you know what? If they get that far, the quarters, they've done it. They've done really, really well.
Right. The big game, I think, so far of the World Cup is coming up. Game 99, Brazil versus Mexico in Miami.
Oh, why can't they just play it in Brazil?
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, Brazil against Mexico.
Or Chile. Well, Miami's, I suppose, nearly as close as they're going to get to South America without playing it in South America. Or Mexico, obviously. Oh, man. Okay, I want everybody. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little test here, Ken. I'm going to do a little test. I want everybody who's listening to this podcast to send me via their brains who's going to win this, and I'm going to take it off.
Difficult because we're recording this, and they won't hear this.
No.
For about another 5 hours.
Yeah, but I'm just doing my kind of Doctor Who space-time continuum.
Okay.
I'm popping forward in time right now. Bing.
Okay.
And I'm back. And I'm back. Wow. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I hived into loads of millions of brains there. Yeah. And the majority is quite close, but the majority went for Brazil.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I can believe that. And final game of the quarterfinals, Argentina against Portugal.
End of the road for Cristiano.
Yeah.
Argentina to go through. Messi versus Ronaldo.
Okay.
Which is the game the entire world, apart from you, will want to watch.
Yeah, I will only want to see Messi do his thing. So in semi-finals, the semi-final of the 2026 World Cup. This has been more exciting than I expected.
Well, I thought you were excited anyway.
I was, but it's even more exciting than that.
You've been going like all week about how exciting this is going to be.
So here we go. Semi-final. Ecuador v Spain.
That's a great. Who are the four? Who are the four teams I've got left? Because do you know what? I'm starting to think I'm a flipping genius here.
Well, Ecuador v Spain. I'm going to tell you. We'll come to that at the end. Ecuador.
Yeah, but who are the other two teams in it?
Brazil against Argentina.
That's a great. That's a great semi-final lineup.
It is.
Okay, Spain versus Ecuador.
Yeah.
What a great game. Spain to win it.
Okay.
And go through to the final.
Okay. And Brazil versus Argentina.
I mean, that is a World Cup dream for people of a certain age.
Yeah.
Like me and certain people of a certain age, plus 30 or 40, like you. Brazil versus Argentina is a World Cup game for the ages.
It is. And who's going to win it?
Argentina are going to win it.
Okay. Brilliant. So now we know who the World Cup final will be played again between. It'll be Spain versus Argentina.
And do you know what? If you'd said to me right at the start, who would you pick? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The third place, slightly interestingly, third place will be Ecuador against Brazil.
Yeah, I think Brazil. I think Brazil.
So who's going to win the third place?
Yeah, Brazil.
And then we reach the final in MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford. Game 104 of the World Cup. Spain play Argentina. Who wins?
I'm sorry. I'm just ruminating to hold everybody in suspense here. I'm ruminating over that third place playoff because
I think Ecuador wins.
I think yeah, I'm going to change my mind. Sorry, mate. I just said Brazil because I just got excited, but actually applying head over heart, I think Ecuador will win it. I think they're a better team.
Yeah, Ecuador will be third. Yeah.
And we've talked about Brazil. They had, as we said, they had a terrible qualifying campaign. The reason why I think they're going to go far in the competition is because of Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
But that will only take you so far.
Yeah. And Ecuador, throughout the qualification, were a better team than Brazil.
Yeah.
They'll be very confident about that.
Yeah. So sorry, Ecuador to win and finish third.
Yeah. And now the big game, Spain versus Argentina.
So the winners of World Cup 2026 is incredibly hard, by the way, to retain the crown, isn't it? It's very hard.
Doesn't get to win that very often.
Twice in a row. I'm going for Spain.
Wow.
I'm going for Spain because I think they've got a slightly younger squad, which is really coming to fruition. The last few years have been success. And they've got a front line, players like Yamal, players like those type of players who will be a year older. They're already on the world stage, but that extra year experience is going to do them well. I think they've got zero weaknesses. And I would love to see Messi retain his crown. I'd love to see him win the World Cup in his final appearance for Argentina. But I think player for player, Spain have just got a better team.
Makes a lot of sense. And what an amazing competition it will be if it pans out this way.
It won't, but what an amazing competition it would be if it did. Do you know what? If it did, just imagine what would happen if it panned out exactly like that.
I don't think it'd be too far away than that. So the winner is Spain, runner-up is Argentina, third place Ecuador. The headlines, both England and France only reach round 16.
Yeah. I can live with that.
It's not because of how good they are. It's about who they're playing. So it's going to be a really, really tough road for England.
Yeah. I mean, their chances might hinge on getting beat by Croatia. If they get beat by Croatia, they'll finish second in the group.
And they'll play Colombia in round of 32. And if they win that one, they play Spain.
Okay.
In round of 16. They're coming home in round 16. If anybody asks you where are England finishing the World Cup, the round of 16.
Yeah.
Interesting, that. So there we are.
So it's either Mexico or Spain, isn't it, for England? Yeah, fair enough. Well, hey, that was good, mate.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That was very good. I'm exhausted now.
Yeah, so you should be. You've put a lot of mental energy into that, but you have delivered the goods, as you always do. Winner is Spain, runner-up Argentina, third is Ecuador. Now, I tell you what we might do. Before the World Cup starts, we might try that again. Because it'll be interesting to see if we know any more about these teams once we're actually just about on the eve of the World Cup. We'll probably do it again. But that was our first take done on January the 8th, 2026. Get your money on Spain, get your money on Argentina, particularly get your money each way on Ecuador.
Very good. Absolutely spot on. Well done, mate. Good effort.
Yeah, great stuff. So that's it. That's been the episode.
Super. Okay. Well, look, thanks for joining us. New look, Road to World Cup 26 podcast, because it is 26. Fantastic. It's not far away. Next week, we are going to look at, we're going to start, actually, our rundown of the groups.
We're going to deep dive into the groups next week, starting with Group A, Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, we believe Denmark.
And we believe Denmark. And lots of news, lots of excitement. You'll be glad to know Kenny's quiz has survived the cut.
Yeah.
It's survived the cut. We haven't kept too much in from the old Road to World Cup 26 podcast. Kenny's quiz we have kept in on the basis that it makes Ken look stupid every week. And I'm up for that. I am bang up for that. So Kenny's quiz is back. Lots more fun, lots more games. And we hope very much that you will join us then. But until then, thank you, Ken. Lovely to see you, mate. Pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your birthday.
I will. And by the time you see me next time, the beard will be even more flourishing.
I can barely wait. Have a great week, everybody. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
It's the Road to World Cup 26 podcast, your deep dive into everything FIFA World Cup every single week. Part of the Global Sports Podcast Network.